Hello everyone, I'm glad you could be with me today as you tumble down the rabbit hole into Toad's Wonderland. This is ToadinWonderland, and prepare your mushrooms for whether you grow or shrink, because I'm about to take you through a multitude of glitches. This is all done in post-commentary, by the way, because I had to do a lot of editing and cutting for all of this to be properly shown. But the first thing here is there's a secret grotto at Hyrule Castle, right outside where the moat is at. You can get to this room by playing the Song of Storms, and when you grab this Gold Skulltula token, step onto the portal to take you back out, and when you go back into the grotto, and I love how I'm completely obscured by that patch of grass there, that's a very lovely shot, Link. Nobody can see you. Anyway, go back into the grotto, and when you bomb the wall again a second time, you will find, if you've done it correctly, the Gold Skulltula is back. And you can keep doing that as many times as you want to get as many tokens as you'd like to have. I went ahead and cut ahead to where I got 50 of them so I could get the Bombchus from the child, I guess they're children anyway, that gives you Bombchus when you get 40 of them. And I got the final heart piece of the game after I got 50 of the Gold Skulltulas, thanks to that little glitch. And here's something I wanted to show quick. I should have shown this in a Deku tree, but for some reason I never did. What you want to do is use the Deku stick and instantly put it away by taking out the slingshot. And whenever you walk away, wherever you are, even if you fall in water, I was kind of testing waters here, no pun intended, to see if this would work or not. But, huzzah! Just like magic, you can take the flammable Deku stick with you wherever you like. And hello, Zora. I promise I won't burn you. Anyway, you remember this glitch back when I was entering the water temple, where I cut through the laboratory right there by poking into the corner of it and doing a jump slash. Well, you can do this again. You have to be careful with this one now, because whenever you go like to where the grass is at, like toward the entrance to Hyrule Field, you will fall off because there is an abyss in the land sections of underneath Lake Hylia. But if you get over back to the lake quick enough, you can swim over as I have shown here. And for this you will need to dive, because otherwise you will clip up above the surface and you'll have to redo the glitch again. But you want to dive so that you get right to the entrance, and if you hit the trigger point just right, you can warp to Zora's domain when it is frozen. Now, I didn't show exploring underneath by wearing the iron boots. I should have done that, I apologize, but it just kind of slipped my mind. But I mainly did it so that I could purchase the Zora tunic, since the item I got from King Zora was glitched, and I did not get the tunic from him. And here is the big granddaddy of them all. I performed the infinite sword glitch, first of all, because I'm about to do something that you all know I've kind of expressed my loathe and hate for trying to do this trick for so long. And I love how, I actually did not know this till I tried it here, but when I got off of the bean sprout pad, I'm still like floating in the air because I forgot that the infinite sword glitch doesn't let you jump off of ledges. And I decided to switch swords. There I showed that you can draw the sword out by doing a backflip and it won't cancel the infinite sword glitch, because if you normally swing the sword, it cancels the glitch. Anyway, I equipped the hover boots here. I'm about to do bomb hovering. And the first time it was pretty shabby. I was only able to do a couple, and I wasn't really gaining any height from it because I was kind of a bit delayed with it. But I was still a little impressed that I could do it with Bombchus pretty okay. I discovered that the hover boots seem to work good with the glitch. Unfortunately, I don't have the hover boots, so at the point when I want to do the Shadow Temple early glitch, because what I'm showing here, I'm not able to fully make it, because I'm still practicing bomb hovering, but I did want to show that at least I was able to somewhat do the glitch, and I have finally been able to get some practice with it. So finally, bomb hovering, I'm kinda making my way around to. Now if I could only do zombie hovering on Wind Waker. The trouble with the zombie hovering glitch on Wind Waker, though, is that it's not so much that I can't do it, it's just that I run out of stamina, like when in real life, because you have to really mash a bunch of buttons, and it can go on for like over a minute. to maintain the hovering glitch. But anyway, this is the end of the video, and I did want to show in that grotto there that you can bomb, you can get gold rupee. But I will see you back with live recording. And a very merry birthday to all of you. Hello everyone, this is ToadinWonderland, and it is time to take on the Spirit Temple. Now, I will more than likely... Ooh, heart. Go get the heart. Heart. I will more than likely be having extra footage that'll be shown before me starting here, but that's okay, because I actually got a few things accomplished glitch-wise that I figured I'd go ahead and show. Speaking of glitches, I'll be talking about that here in a second, about a montage I might be doing. As I mentioned in the end of the last video, we're not going to be doing the child section of this temple whatsoever. And we can get past this blockade right here, we don't need the silver gauntlets. What we're going to do is get up onto the rail about right here roughly, zoom in to first person, and I want the green button that has the sword on it to kind of line up with the eye of the snake statue here. About right here, I think. No. About right there might be good. Let's try. Okay, no, I didn't think that was correct. It seemed a little bit funny. Seemed a little funny, pardon me. But we can grab onto the railing again and try again. And you can get onto it from the lower part. I don't know why you're hopping around like that, Link. Let's try this again, though. Line up between the eyes. I'm trying to get it like within the statue's eye. That's a good line up, and there we got it. Okay, I'm on top of the statue. And let's see if I can zoom in again here. Okay, I'm going to line up the same green icon again, kinda toward where the statue is. I'm going to do roll, pause right here, put on the hover boots, and let's see if I can get through. No I did not, but I can try again. I'll give it one more try, and if I can't get it this time, I'll just cut to where I do it correctly. So let's see how I can get it here, and hopefully I won't have to cut. That'd be nice. Come on, let's do what we did in the Shadow Temple. That only took one try. Can't we do the same here? Okay, hover boots, and get under there. Yes! Okay, no cutting. And there you go. We got past that blockade. 3 tries, that wasn't too bad. I would have liked to have gotten it a little bit sooner, though. Oh well, nothing big. Oh, I gotta hit that switch before I can move on. I'm gonna let the hover boots on, because I'm pretty sure they help out here in the next room. I don't know why it showed the other door. I guess it opens both the left and the right side. Okay, yeah, I knew there was a silver rupee challenge here. And I got hit by the boulder, that was embarrassing. I'm gonna get all 5 of these, though. I hear you, Gold Skulltula, but I'm not gonna need any more of you, because I got all the heart pieces in the game that I can get. Thanks to that little glitch in the Hyrule Castle Gold Skulltula trick. Right outside the moat of the castle there. Again, I resorted to that because I did not want to have to go back through different parts of the game to look for that dang thing. Okay, and... oh! Whoa! That scared me! I forgot that like was even there! I'm gonna ignore it, though. I don't need to deal with it. And by the way, I did get the Zora tunic off recording. I guess I should put it on. It would kind of change up the design of Link's tunic here in the temple. There we go. That kind of goes well with the whole desert theme. Blue on a desert, like, palette seems to match pretty good. And I knew you were coming. Oh, I forgot. I can't have the shield out at the same time. That's okay. And we can save time here by using the hook shot. I think we need the Lens of Truth to see where we're headed here. No, that would be the Megaton Hammer. Okay, let's make our way up here. Oh, that's a wall, not the steps. There we go, that's better. Whoa, that was close. Floor Master. I'm gonna ignore the chests that you can get out of the suns that are right here. Even though it makes like a da-dong noise, it drops a couple chests anyway. The reason it does that noise, I guess, is because the correct one opens the door. One of those chests has a heart in it, though, and the other is a trap. It actually does have ice in it. You can get away from it, but I'm not going to bother risking that. I'd rather just continue on. Okay, get rid of the Armos statue, because it annoys me being there. Okay, we still have the hover boots on. Great. We're gonna go ahead and roll, so we can get to this ledge here pretty easily. I don't remember if anything special happens with this switch. Oh, I think that... yeah, that's the door that's the shortcut to get back to the entrance. I'm not gonna need it, though, so I'm gonna ignore it. I do need the long shot back again, though. And the ocarina. Not so fast, Link. Get all your equipment. Whoa, is that pot's like elevating way up to where I was. Did you see that? That was actually kind of cool. I didn't know the pot could do that. I know that they normally aim and try to hit you when you get close to them. I guess I must have been within range still, and that's why it rose up like that. I am gonna need this chest though. Normally you get the map as a kid down there by using dense fire on the torches, or you could just use fire arrows. I don't need the map though, so I'm going to completely ignore it. I just need the key so I can move on. I don't intend to spend too much time in this dungeon, actually. And it is possible to actually skip what I'm doing through the use of bomb hovering outside. As my previous recording is going to show, which I'll probably... actually, I've already said this many times. There's going to be a clip of me doing bomb hovering at the graveyard that I was able to do off somewhat successfully. I discovered the hover boots seems to help out with that for some reason, so that's why I went ahead and practiced with it a little bit, because I heard that would help with bomb hovering. It seems to help, but I wasn't like doing what I actually wanted to do. I was trying to get into the Shadow Temple early. Glitch where you can use bomb hovering instead of requiring the song. Whoa, whoa! I saw that coming from a mile away. That sucked. Okay, these Anubis enemies only take damage from fire. That's why I'm using fire arrows on them. I thought there was like 3 of them though. Oh yeah, there's a third one over there in the corner. All good. And bomb you again. That unbarred the doors. Oh, that's a lot of rupees. I should get them. I want to know what's in this, or what this is, though. Oh, that's alternative way to create fire, I guess, and you can lure the Anubis enemies into that if they give you a hard time. Okay, I had to look at my computer. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't dropping frames because the fan was starting to run loud again. Okay, can we please do this correctly? Okay, he should be paused enough so that I can get to the door before he moves. Yes, perfect. Okay, and I think there are chests in here that have hearts. Oh, okay, yeah, they're invisible. I remember they were somewhere in this room. And this Iron Knuckle's gonna be a joke thanks to the big Goron sword, the mini-boss here in this room. Go ahead and prepare the crouch stab. Yes, destroy your seat, why don't you? Okay. And one hit. Huzzah! That was the most pathetic boss fight of an Iron Knuckle I've ever seen. I did cheese it, though, thanks to the big Goron sword. I just need to get out here quick to get a breath of fresh air and to get the mirror shield. Now you can see the silver gauntlets is on the hand on the other side. You can technically long shot or super slide over there to get it, or bomb hovering, which is how you would save so much time going through this place. But I'm not going to need the silver gauntlets. I'm just going to completely ignore them. I'm going to equip the mirror shield though, with its crescent moon and Navi star on it. That's really controversial. Oh, that trap almost hit me. Okay, put the sword away. I can't have the sword out when I'm using the shield. That's gonna be annoying. I didn't think about that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to avoid using that sword with the shield a lot. I could have saved some time also by using Ferrari's Wind, I just happened to think about that. With the path I'm going, though, it's straightforward till I get to the boss door, so it's not going to benefit me at any point to use it from this point on. We are going to make our way up to the top. With the long shot, you can completely skip this puzzle, thanks to that item. Roll past the BMO statues. And you play Zelda's Lullaby on the crescent here, and I'm about ready to show another glitch that you can do. This is the room where you get the boss key, even though we haven't walked in there yet for me to show you. There's a way you can just completely skip the puzzle, though, so that you can get the key. It's actually pretty messed up and pathetic. Basically, just burn yourself on a slug, and with your fire invincibility, you can just go ahead and open the chest, even though it's still on fire. As well as you, for that matter. And huzzah. Yeah, normally you're supposed to use the long shot to go up above and hit the switch to dispel the fire temporarily, so that you can open the chest, but because I took fire contact damage from those torch slugs, I didn't have to bother with that at all. I do need to hit the switch. And there is a super slide trick you can do here to, like, glitch down the room there and get to the boss room without the use of the boss key. Or not, no, I think you need the boss key, but you can get around the obstacle and save time by doing that glitch, apparently. I'm terrible at it. I have practiced it. It requires really, really precise timing. And you've only got like a few frames of margin of error, so it's a bit tricky. But the trick's called a super slide, if anyone's curious about it. I mentioned about it with the silver gauntlets and the mirror shield outside, if you want to get between the two hands to get both of the chests. But, what was I going to say? Oh, hello, Lizalfos. Twice in a row there. Oh, the super slide. The one you do in this puzzle room, though, not this room, but back to where that big mirror is at that leads down to the floor where the boss door's at, you actually have to do it with the use of bombs. You can't use Nehru's Love for that particular one. I do know that. Oh, hearts. Okay, there I did it again. I keep forgetting the big Oron sword. You hold it with both hands. Again, that's gonna drive me insane to not remember that. But here we are. We're at the statue. And if we just shine some light on the face, we can make it disappear. And we can long shot over there once I get the item prepped up. This is kind of clever how they have the door to the boss hidden in a statue like that. I thought that was pretty neat. But anyway, it's boss time. Sort of. Here are the sorceress sisters Twinrova, Kume and Kotake. I believe Kume is the fire one and Kotake is the ice one. If I'm mistaken, I'm sorry. Just reverse those two names if I have them wrong. But anyway, they have this strange Iron Knuckle with them. The reason I say strange is because the design's unlike any other Iron Knuckle in the game. Well, there are some in Ganon's castle that are pretty unique in design. I guess I can't forget about those. But this one's pretty unique. You'll find out why. I don't know why I'm making it sound like a surprise. Come on, people have played this game. It can't be that big of a surprise. I find it interesting that the regular enemy music plays when I get into contact with it. That was weird. I think that was a glitch, actually, on my part. But yes, after you defeat it, all of the armor collapses off of it, and hello, character that we never met as Young Link. Yeah, I completely ignored her. I'm glad, actually, that you can skip doing the child section, because when you talk to Nomuru, that's her name, by the way, leader of the Gerudo tribe, behind Ganondorf, of course, because the male happens to be the one that has the leader position. But anyway, Nomuru, who gets zapped by magic, and that is probably how... I don't know if she died I'm assuming, because I'm going with the theory of the other sages, that they died as well. But, I don't even know why I'm picking up rupees. I don't really need them. But with Naboru, in the child section of the temple, you have to talk to her before she'll, let you move on. I think you have to talk to her so she gets out of the way to get through the crawl space, through the part of the temple where you have to go through as Child Link. But she talks forever. And it is useful that I have the Japanese version, but even with the faster text in the Japanese version of the game, she just goes on and on and on. The only thing I could figure from that is the game's like, hey, we need to have another sage for the Spirit Temple. And we've kind of run out of characters that Link has been able to talk to. Let's just throw in another one and say that she's the leader of the Gerudos, and then fill her with the most extensive conversation to kind of make up for the fact that you don't really know her that much. Other than that she learns from you that you hate Ganondorf as much as she does. I don't know. But anyway, we got Sorceress Sister's Twinrova here. The first phase can be pretty tricky, I will admit. It's kind of luck-based as far as, I've heard speedrunners have trouble with this battle, because there is no, like, predetermined pattern that the two go in. Okay, good, I was able to hit her. That's great. But yeah, apparently there are certain phases, like if they get in a certain position, you're able to hit them a lot faster than in some other cases, depending on where the witches move around at. It doesn't matter which ones you hit with the magic. Like, I could hit the ice one with the fire magic 4 times, I could hit the fire one with the ice magic 4 times. You just have to get a combined total of hitting them 4 times before they move on to the next phase. I'm actually not doing bad here. This part, though, I prefer not to Z-target them because the aiming seems to be terrible for that. Basically, you just have to reflect one's magic onto the other sister to kind of correspond with the temperature differences. And, whoa, get out of the way. I like the look of that fire, though. It's very Wind Waker-ish in graphics. I like the look of it. The ice is the same way, too, if it hits the floor. I don't want it to hit the floor, though. I just want to get on to the next phase. Okay. They're finished with that, so they're going to combine powers. And become a much younger-looking Gerudo woman with... Okay, I'll stop there. You know what I was gonna go with that. Oh, put the sword away. Thank you. Oh, that was close. I keep forgetting that. Oh! I can't have the sword out when I'm doing this. But anyway, for the second part, Twinrova, she uses both fire and ice. You want to absorb 3 of the same element. In this case, I have fire. Okay, crouch stab away. Okay, why am I not hitting her? That sucked. Now I gotta do this all over again. You can phase her. You don't have to do what I did and screw up. But it is possible to defeat her in just one cycle. You don't have to do multiple cycles. Okay, I guess I can Z-target her in this case. She's a little bit harder to keep, or a little easier, excuse me, to keep track of when you Z-target for this phase. The first phase, though, it does get a bit tricky with the aiming. And what was that? Delaying the fight because I keep screwing up my attack patterns. Okay, let's do this again, since I apparently can't do it correctly. Something tells me she's gonna mix up both fire and ice this time. Okay, there we go. That could have been taken care of much simpler if I didn't screw up with the timing. I love how I defeated this without losing any hearts, though. That's pretty cool. But the Sorceress Sister's Twinrova, also known as Ganondorf's surrogate mother, or mothers. That is what's confusing about these witches. Like, what is supposed to be their true forms? Are they actual sisters? Like, 2 separate people? Or are they just one being? Like, which form is their true form. And I love how they have the age argument actually in Japanese. I could tell by the numbers. The one's like, but I'm 400 years old, and I'm only 380. We're twin sisters, don't lie about your age. How could you be 20 years younger than me? You're senile, you're heartless, you wench. I don't know where I was going with that. I'll come back to haunt you! Yes, they do say that. Awesome. So they still have the bitter old woman humor there. Anyway, let's celebrate by getting our final heart of the game. 1 up! And we have all 20 hearts. That is so awesome. I was able to do it, yes! Anyway, we have finally completed all of the dungeons in this game, except for the final one, which is Ganon's Castle. We've saved all 6 sages, and as revealed, the final sage is none other than Naboru. And because of the glitches I done, we barely got to even know the woman. All of the women, except for Impa, seem to have this flirtatious, like, desire to be with Link. Like, if that makes any sense. I mean, even Saria, who was Link's friend, allegedly, seems to care for Link pretty deeply as well. Like, more intimate than just a platonic friendship. It's hinted that, anyway. Ruto, obviously, has intentions to marry Link because of the Zora's Sapphire Ring, and she liked his heroic actions in Jabu Jabu's belly. And even Naboru gets really flirtatious with Link. I mean, I have it in Japanese, so you can't really read it, but she's, like, commenting how handsome he is, and, just kind of, like, in that little phase where she's, like, smitten for him. I don't know how to describe it. But in all seriousness, since we've completed all of the temples and saved all the sages, Rauru wants us to return to the Temple of Time. Blue text, it is important, and red text, for that matter. I saw red text as well. But I'm going to save that for next time, and we'll be moving on with what might be the last video or two of this Let's Play. Till then, this is ToadinWonderland, and I will see you guys later for the rest of Japanese Zelda Ocarina of Time.